Hi, um, this is my project for the final. I made an infographic and I rewrote my Scholarly the Popular article about photo identification technology used on sharks and rays. So that is where I got my title from. And in this project, I used Canva to make this. I picked out all of these graphics and formatting from the site. Um, Within my infographic, I spoke about some of the same talking points I brought up in my scholarly popular article. I spoke about how sharks and rays are similar, they're evolutionary cousins, they have a lot in common, and both are studied by scientists a lot, and they've been looking for a more or a non-invasive way to study these animals. So they're pushing forward with photo identification technology, which is perfect for non-invasive work. It works by scientists looking for distinct markers on animals in the field. Things like scars, bite marks, and natural patterns are used to differentiate the animals from one another. Um, I put examples up where sharks and rays have unique white dots all over their body, and these can be used by the technology to identify them individually. Same thing with manta rays. Uh, um, I spoke about the bad, which is really the rebuttal from the research article that I used originally, where they spoke about how photo identification technology is inconsistent since not all animals within a population may have these recognizable scars and patterns. So there's no guarantee when studying these animals. And there needs to be a higher level of identification for this technology to be more widely used. And later on in my infographic, I spoke on the parts, or I spoke on when this technology works well, with examples about a reef manta ray, which was re-identified over a 30-year period using the natural ventral markings that are unique for each individual reef manta ray, and this is perfect for the photo identification technology. Same thing used on great white sharks, but with the deformities on their dorsal fins, which were used by the technology to identify them. This is also a way for them to make up for the inconsistency by targeting two forms of markings to look at on the animal, so they can focus on like a pectoral fin that has deformities and some markings on their chest. Near the end of my presentation, I spoke about how photo identification is the future of research because it's very non-invasive and it's perfect for studying endangered and threatened species. When I made this, I wanted to make sure I kept the same like younger style for a younger audience like I did in my original article, which was pandered towards children like it was a National Geographic Kids article. And like some of the like graphics like the shark or these photos, I think they're enough to keep a child engaged or because the content itself is a little bit ahead of a lot of children, so maybe it's better for uh, like high school, middle school audience, but I think it does a good job at keeping them entertained with the graphics and the lights. And that's why I chose like colorful coral and the formatting with these pictures, hoping to keep the kids engaged, which is what I attempted to do in my um, original project. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening, and have a good break.